Congratulations. Our daughter looks beautiful.
Thank you.
So how are you?
Fabulous. How are you?
Never better.
Good. I'm glad you can be civil.
Well, this is not the time nor the place for anything else.
For once, we agree. What are you doing in Armani? Knock over a truck?
It's called Prosperity.
Really?
Yes, Keep Under the Grass went into its third printing.
Oh? What's that?
One of my books.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I've been out of the country.
Tax problems?
Shooting a film.
Do you still do that?
You know perfectly well. I still do that. You've got more hair.
I don't think so.
What is it, plugs?
No.
A rug.
No, look. Let's not do this, okay? Please.
I'm just curious. Rogaine. Hair clip for men?
I've laid off of your hair.
My hair is perfect.
Yes, it's perfect if you want to look like a madam in a saloon in Tombstone.
Oh, a metaphor. Aren't we literary?
I can't believe that you are still threatened by people who write books.
My husband writes books. He doesn't threaten me at all.
You call that self-help psychobabble that he writes books?
More people read them than those dime novels of yours.
The Tao of Divorce? I mean, come on, Lillian. Who is this guy trying to kid?
That book has saved thousands of marriages.
None of which was ours.
Ours was beyond saving.
I would say so when the counselor is trying to put the make on my wife.
That was long after you were off with Rowena humping like a middle-aged mink.
After we go in for a session, and the man who is supposed to save my marriage of 14 years tells me that he wants to interface to talk about his feelings.
Oh, what a
Yeah,
load.
because his feeling is that he can make my wife a lot happier than I can make her, and I'm paying the guy to hear this.
Bullshit! You bounced the check!
Well, wouldn't you?
You are so pathetically jealous of Alan just because he's a national phenomenon. At least I had the maturity not to marry a bauble.
Well, she is a top interior designer.
Oh, come on. She made our apartment look like a Greek whorehouse.
I would have never touched Rowena if you hadn't thrown yourself at Dr. Feelgood first.
First!
Yes!
I was never first!
Ah, you were first, Lillian.
I was the faithful one!
Faithful, yes, you were faithful like a Kennedy is
Oh,
faithful.
I was faithful, and boy, am I sorry now. Do you know who I could have slept with? Do you have any idea? I could have had the entire Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I turned down a Beatle for you!
Yes, a Beatle. I remember Ringo being on a
Stop
Beatle.
it! Stop it! Now! He started. Right now,
she
now.
did.
Look,
She
look.
did.
If you can't do it, then go outside and cool it off.
You're asking us to take it outside?
Now, we are outside for...
That's stunningly.
All right, move it!
Well, now, see, these are people who are dialoguing. And it's so important to dialogue and to language with each other.
This is my wedding. Don't you dare ruin this for me. You may not come back here till you can hold a civil conversation. All I can say is I am glad that I'm marrying into Keith's family.
Look what you did.
And you behaved yourself, you'd scare a piranha.
I was totally and completely civil.
You wrecked Molly's wedding.
You wrecked it by showing up.
Oh, I suppose you think you should have given her away. God knows you have the balls for it.
Ah! Ah! You bastard, let go of me.
Why don't you whistle for your broomstick? Maybe it'll come and get you.
Let go.
Oh, I know all about that right hook.
Sutures! You had a scalp lift, you vain son of a bitch!
Ah, you picked up a few pounds, huh, fatty?
Put me down! Put me down!
Yeah.
Put me
Go
down!
ahead.
Take your hands off me!
Go ahead, try
Take
something.
your hands
Go
off
ahead,
me.
try.
Ah,
Try something.
So